some NBA right now. There has been some speculation about one Carmelo Anthony about whether or not he should sit out. The Knicks are 5-32, so should he sit out for the rest of the season and prepare or rehab his knee? Well, Carmelo responded to Bleacher Report the other day, and it was simply a diary. He said, "No, I will not sit out. I am just rehabbing." And he asked that the fans be patient, that they understand what they're trying to do with that organization, and he will be back. Carmelo said this morning at the shoot-around he hopes to play in London next Thursday when the Knicks play the Bucks. Stephen A., your take on that?
Well, I'm disappointed in his decision. I mean, he knows where I stand on the matter. Got a lot of love for Carmelo Anthony. Happy that he stayed with the New York Knicks. And I think that he's a beautiful person. He knows that. But I don't like his decision. Carmelo Anthony is not healthy. Carmelo Anthony is in the first year of a 5-year, $124 million contract. The New York Knicks are 5-32. Now, I will concede that clearly there is a plan in place. Phil Jackson is just throwing everything, out this season. They've got about $30 million. They're going to have close to $30 million in cap space. They've got like 4 different trade exceptions. You're going to see an entirely new team next year. We hope that Phil Jackson is going to be able to get 2 marquee guys, a Marc Gasol potentially, a Kawhi Leonard potentially, a LaMarcus Aldridge potentially. Who knows what LeBron James might do? You just never know. No. But here's the reality. You are Carmelo Anthony. It is important that the last 4 years of your career, you are ready to roll in New York City. I'm sorry. This is what counts. Y'all are 5-32. You got 17 games left before the All-Star break. Chances are the New York Knicks are going to be lucky to be 10-44 when All-Star weekend arrives. You really want to get introduced as a starter for the Eastern Conference, and your record is 10-44? Really? Are we supposed to be impressed and touched by that? Carmelo Anthony is a perennial all-star. He has nothing to prove. He's a big-time scorer. He has nothing to prove. Where he does have something to prove is when it comes to what you are going to do with your career with the New York Knicks. He has been bounced out of the first round 8 times. All right, he's been to 1 semifinal. He's been to 1 conference final in his career, okay? And he's been out of the playoffs last year, and this year is going to be a second year. And by the way, he's pocketed over $250 to $300 million in his career with not even an appearance in an NBA Finals to show for it. Love the brother, root for the brother, but I need him to be healthy. I don't give a damn about his desire to play in the All-Star game because as far as I'm concerned, nobody on the New York Knicks should be associated. As a matter of fact, anybody who's employed by the New York Knicks should have All-Star weekend off, and that includes the concession workers. Everybody. So to me, that's just how I feel about it. And like I said, you know how I feel about my man. I do. But he should not. Nobody from the New York Knicks should be associated with All-Star weekend with the season that they're having, including me.
I don't care. All right, fair enough. I don't care if Carmelo goes to the All-Star game or not. If he's reasonably healthy, he should play and earn the money he's being paid right now. The great Larry Brown sat right next to you yesterday and said, great players basically just play. It's a pride factor. And again, you're going to have to tell me just how hurt. Does he need knee surgery now? Because if he needs surgery, go get the surgery right now so you can be 100%.
But be clear, that's what I'm advocating. Allen Iverson called me the other day and said, it was like I was talking to Larry Brown. I couldn't believe it. I mean, Steve, I want to see him play. He should play. Everybody, the NBA fans deserve to see the stars play. I am not saying this because I think Carmelo Anthony should sit out because he's 100% healthy and the season's a wash. I'm saying it because you've had strained knees. Your knees have been a problem all season long.
Does he need surgery?
I don't know whether he needs surgery or not, but I know he's not going to get healthier playing. And I need him healthy for the last 4 years.
I don't know that.
How do you get healthier playing?
I don't know. I don't know how hurt he is.
How do you get healthier playing if you already got a strained knee?
Sometimes you just play through things.
I'm just saying. Well, play through something that's worth playing through. Don't play when you're 5-32 or 10-44.
All right, just a quick thought on Kerry's Lakers. Kobe Bryant is being paid, what, can we call it max money? It's
$23.5 million.
And a big part of his appeal to the Lakers right now is box office. He's a little bit of a distraction from the nights that they lose because Kobe's on the court, right? You want to see Kobe play.
I agree.
Hurt or not hurt. You just want to see Kobe.
I agree.
Okay.
But at the same time, he was getting rest because he wasn't as injured as Melo, apparently. And number 2, I got news for y'all. The Lakers are losing games, but not at the rate the Knicks are, number 1. And number 2, the Lakers have been highly competitive for the most part. The New York Knicks are getting blown. Listen, stop. games that are out of hand in the second quarter.
Yeah.
For what? Why? Why? I need Melo, and because I don't want excuses. Those last 4 years, once Phil Jackson uses that money and gets some players in, I don't want those players to come in and then all of a sudden we don't have Melo. I need Melo to last 4 years.
So I'm going to ask you this again. How do you feel about all those people sitting courtside at Madison Square Garden who paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for season tickets?
You've been stupid enough to pay for the Knicks' utility for the last decade. What's another year?
Well, so they
another
just got suckered again. Is that what you're saying?
Suckered? I wouldn't say suckered because I know the Knicks don't do it intentionally. They've just been incredibly inept. In Phil Jackson's case, this is different because the season's a wash. Now he's trying to do something different. He's on the clock. We'll see what he does this summer. But we know this season is dead, man.
Melodrama. It will continue. Coming up next, folks, we're talking about Joe Flacco and Tony Romo. They are playing this weekend. But when it comes down to it, which quarterback do you trust the most? That is the debate after the break. Gillies, Dallas, thank you.